have eyes blank as a cadaver's. Mayhap 'tis only natural, seeing as how you rise from the dead. There's aught different about you, though. Could it be that you fear death just as we mortals do? Worry not, vessel. 3 days here, and you'll be longing for death's sweet embrace. Come along, you feckless dullards.
Every minute of this existence is torment.
I'll sleep like a log tonight.
What do you think you're up to, layabout? Get a move on!
Do your injuries pain you? Pray, do not overexert yourself. This is no place for one of your ilk. 'Tis harsh beyond measure. Even we pawns are pushed to the brink. You ought not anger the overseer. Let us proceed to the site.
Let's make ready for the morrow.
Set my thoughts in dark paths.
Bed calls, and I shan't resist.
Time for you to get to work.
I best make myself scarce.
Every breath.
You are prepared to work. Then you ought begin by carrying stones out from the station in the back and bringing them here.
How are we to fight with such worn out gear?
The vicinity is quite cluttered. Pray leap, or aught that post say.
I best make myself scarce.
A job well done. Now the next step... What is this commotion? Perhaps we ought to investigate.
You point yourself ahead.
strikes are a youth's greatest weapon. Watch for an opening, then press your foe till they are overwhelmed. These may not carry shields, but their nimbleness allows them to dodge incoming attacks with ease. Boulders, barrels, and the like can make effective weapons for clever combatant. When delivering targeted strikes,
Are you unharmed?
Consane!
You ought flee while you can. After all, your charge awaits you. You cannot linger in this place forever. You have lost your memories. 'Tis surely the work of a fell curse, but worry not.
come this way. Let us flee. Great! Keep it!
A griffin appears one moment and falls the next. Was it you then? The one who was riding on its back? 'Tis a wonder you survived. Accompany me to the stronghold. Where exactly is this jail you say you escaped from, anyway? I've never heard of such a place. There's certainly naught like that here in Vermont. Could it be you were held in the neighbouring country of Batal? Nay, I suppose that's unlikely. We've been estranged from Batal ever since the war. It is difficult to imagine any citizen of Vermont being sent. Fie! Goblins! Let's take up your weapons, sir. You'll be needing it. Where are you going? I'll not force you to receive treatment, but I'd at least like a word. There are often items to be scavenged from the bodies of monsters and their ilk.
Welcome, Arisen. We pawns have long awaited your arrival.
What is this? Pawns? They bend the knee to you so readily, but then... No. Surely you cannot be the Arisen.
You seek the Riftstone, do you not? We can take you to it. Pray. Come this way. Before you stands a Riftstone. 'Tis a gate by...
We pawns are travellers of not only this world, but myriad others with which, as your loyal pawn, I shall be with you every step of the way.
Well, I'll be. Oh, you truly are the Arisen, then. Surely there's only meant to be one Arisen. Fie, this is all beyond my ken. The Watchhead would know what to do, I'm sure. I suppose we'll save any further questions till the Watchhead returns. You're free to do as you like afore then. What? You've no memories, you say? Mayhap you could make for Melve, then. 'Twas set upon by the dragon not long ago. The Arisen is said to bear some deep connection to the dragon. Should you be Arisen, mayhap you'll recall aught of import there. Hoy there! My pa always used to say, aye, being armed is better than being defenseless, even if you're untrained. Still, you should stop by the inn in Melve if you get the chance. No hard feelings if you prefer it. They've much more to offer.
I have no issue falling asleep, even at this time of day. Never for a moment did I doubt you'd grow stronger someday. Having said that, 'tis quite a relief. They do say good things come to those who wait.
Must hold out till someone comes to relieve me. Still, I can hardly believe it. A griffin, of all things, here. 'Tis said that the arrival of the Sovereign portends, and I had thought being in the Border Watch would make for easy. Must hold out till someone comes to it.
It's about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master? Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts. Goblins approach! We've earned ourselves a pat on the back. And here I was hoping for some great treasure. Now I feel a fool. The only one getting knocked about? At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts. What manner of treasures will I find today? I can... Behold the state of the village. 'Tis a sorry sight indeed. The dragon truly...
Pitiable arisen. Hast thou forgotten thy destiny, thy charge? That is most unfortunate. But it doth not release thee from thy fate.
Can you hear me, sir? Sir, stay with me. Thank goodness. How are you feeling? This is the second time I've watched over you like this, isn't it? You do not remember? Then have you forgotten that you protected me from the dragon's flames? You withstood the fire in my stead and were well and truly charred. 'Twas terrible. I had thought your life forfeit. I could not hear the beating of your heart. You hung on and by some miracle survived. I'm sorry to hear that, though I cannot say I am surprised. Your burns could easily have killed you outright. A great many were bathed in the dragon's flames that day. All perished, save you. You must be special, indeed. How else could you have survived to return here?
I am of the Border Watch. Someone with arisen-like abilities came to this village, horn in tow. Know you aught of this?
Has he come for you? We are to part so soon, then. Mayhap you will visit me again someday. Till then, take care. Arisen.
Ah, excellent. You must be the one. You match my soldier's description. I'm glad I found you. The ruler of Vermont, currently convalescing in the capital, became arisen here in this very village. If you claim the same, then word must be borne to the capital. I dispatched a missive before coming here, though I doubt the matter can be settled without your presence. Would you be willing to accompany me to the capital? If you... Oh, but forgive me. I scattered my soldiers in a bid to find you. I would not depart without them. We shall have come to think of it. Sir Leonard was asking after you as well. Mayhap now would be a good time to speak with him. Last I saw, he was having a drink at the inn.
What say we gather some information?
Oh, have you some business with the apothecary, sir? Dreadful sorry if I was in your way. Oh, no, I'm not lost or naught, sir. You needn't worry yourself on my account. I'm an apothecary in training, you see. My family runs a little shop in Vernworth. So when I heard tell of a medicine only to be found in this village, I thought I'd come and fetch some for us. Made the journey all by myself as well, if you can believe it. But, well, as luck would have it, I've not enough gold for the medicine. 'Twill be a shame to return empty-handed after coming all this way. But what more can I do? What? You'd do that? You'd get the medicine for me? Suppose there's no harm in that. If you're really sure. Oh, sir, I'd be most grateful. Seems my luck's not as rotten as I'd thought. I'll wait right here for your return, sir. And many thanks for your kindness.
We could make the fruit reborant ourselves, or simply purchase some at Rune's apothecary here in Melve.
I sleep on my woes, mayhap your woes.
What am I to do? We really ought to have returned one. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for.
These writings could be of import.
What am I to do? We really ought to have returned by now.
Well met. You're the one who saved Ulrika's life, aren't you? She told me all about it. It was a very brave thing you did. I'm in your debt. Ulrika's as good as my daughter. Here, consider this a small token of my gratitude. Now, tell me, are you registered with a guild? Perhaps you already know this, but registering with a guild will grant you access to specialized training, which comes in very useful when pursuing a vocation. Well now, that won't do. You need only speak with the innkeeper to register. Go on, 'twill only take a moment. If there is aught you wish to know of vocations, mayhap I can advise you. Should you dedicate yourself to a vocation, you will find that new paths to master will open up to you over time. Try them as you like. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the sword and shield. Fighters favor a balanced approach, excelling in both offense and defense, and can adapt to any situation. I am a fighter myself, and should there come a time when you impress me with your prowess, I might be willing to impart unto you some of what I know. 'Tis a vocation for those who seek to master the dagger. Such blades lack heft, though this grants them the advantage of speed. Thieves favor light armor, which leaves them more vulnerable to attacks than those of other vocations. Their talents depend upon their finesse and ability to compensate for the length of their blade through sheer agility. Naturally, it is a vocation for those at close range, however, a bow is nary more use. 'Tis a vocation for those, however, the more thus. A mage is unlikely to last long on the field of battle without allies to... Very well. There is no wrong choice in any case. It is entirely up to you which vocation you adopt. But I shan't take up any more of your time. Pray, be well.
Never for a moment did I doubt you'd go stronger someday. Having said that, it is quite a relief. They do say good things come to those who wait.
So this is where you've been. Come with me to the village entrance. The watchhead's waiting for you.
Who might have the answers we need? Shall we ask around?
What am I to do? We really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him.
Ah, you've returned. Good timing, too. I have questions for you. First and foremost, will you accompany me to the capital? My thanks. Are you ready to depart, or do you need some time to prepare? Very well. Speak with me once you've finished your preparations.
What a right mess I'm in.
What am I to do? He really ought to have returned by now.
A treasure chest! I can hardly wait to open it.
Here at the inn, we also offer changes of vocation for those who seek it. I get so few customers, you see, that I can manage both roles myself. But enough about me. Did you need something?
Do come again.
Lots to do. Have precious little time to learn new skills.
My bed.
Should I get up to today? What am I to do? You really ought to have returned by now. Mayhap 'tis time I went looking for him. That place puts my hairs on end. Get the quarter to recall him. I couldn't live with myself.
Ah, well met. Here for some fruit, Roborant, are we? Always a pleasure.
Well, take... It's two to make a sale.
Ah, well met. Here... For some fruit, Roborant, are we? Do come again.
What say we see this delivered?
Hello again, sir. Say, have you brought some fruit Roborant for me? Oh, so this is what it looks like. Brilliant. Many thanks, sir. I haven't much to offer in return, but I'll be sure to tell Grandfather what you did for us. He'll want to reward you proper-like, I'll bet.
My heart is light as a feather after that exchange.
Make haste, then. We must leave anon. Good. Then let us be on our way.
What should I get up to today?
Ourselves a pat on the back.
The Arisen is the lawful ruler of Vermund. So it has always been. To claim the title is to claim the throne. Yet, not all claims are true. Our kingdom sees many pretenders, and they are not dealt with lightly. Best hope. Regardless, do well not to invite my mistrust on our journey.
Another statue. Aught within me yearns to climb it.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills to gathering items. I am confident and may act independently.
Hold here a moment. I shall bid them open the gate.
Who's that you've brought with you, Watchhead, sir?
An Arisen, by all appearances.
An Arisen? Another pretender, you mean? I see the Sovereign's ascension has done little to stop such charlatans from plying their trade.
'Tis uncertain. This one commands the loyalty of the pawns.
What? Impossible. You know as well as I do that there can be but one Arisen, and he's up in the palace.
I'm well aware of how preposterous the idea is, thank you. However, as I do not believe it my place to rule on such a matter, I will make my report to the capital. If the claim is false, we will be rewarded handsomely for our trouble. If the claim is true, however, who can say? All's been arranged. Come, let us pass through the gate.
Come to think of it, how curious that none of our party are archers by vocation.
An ox cart was meant to meet us, yet 'tis nowhere in sight. Aught may have befallen it. Best we press on.
All my peers seem so much more capable.
You're staring, Arisen. Has aught yonder caught your eye? Twill be a joy to serve one so gallant. Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside.
Enough! When does my watch end? I've clean forgotten.
Goblins
I dare say the cart shan't be traversing this. Onward! It might await us on the road ahead.
Your skills have come a long way. Well done. My magics are at your disposal. Huzzah! What a team we make, Arisen!
Do let me know if you're in need of aid. We're not to talk during missions, sir.
I've a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out any useful mechanisms I espy. Let us work together to honor the Arisen's trust. Uncommon materials can be found here, methinks. Well, well, that's quite a discovery. Did anyone else see that? Aught catches the light. Let us ponder how best to proceed.
What's this? We're trapped! Fine! The Cyclops! Think we'd encounter one here of all places!
Be on your guard. I hope you weren't expecting mercy. well suited to our purposes, if you ask me. Let us make use of it during battle. I've no doubt.
What does that sound? Fall back! Seem I misjudged you. I had taken you for another false arisen. Goodness knows we see a lot of them. Yet the value you showed in coming to our aid has dispelled such thoughts. Here, give it to one of the sentinels stationed at the gates to the capital, and you'll be granted an audience with Captain Brandt. You're free to make your own way to the capital now. I see no need to keep you under constant watch, and I'm sure you'll breathe a little easier as well, aye? Of course, if you'd rather continue to accompany us, you are still welcome to join us on the ox cart. 'Tis your decision. Ah, here's the cart now. Do you intend to join us? Very well. Board the ox cart and we'll be off.
Riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve. They can be most convenient, though they travel only during the day. At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up.
Goblins! What rotten luck! We've need of your aid again, sir.
Seems we drove them off. You've my thanks for aiding us. Vernworth isn't far from here. Will you join us the rest of the way? All right. Into the ox cart, then.
I was informed of your coming, would-be Arisen.
Captain Brandt, this individual summoned a pawn through a rift stone. Several witnesses can attest to it. Though I admit I had my doubts at first. 'Twould seem this is no mere deceiver.
This one's not a bad sort. Saved our hides on the way here.
As decreed by the great will of our world, there can only be one Arisen. That Arisen now resides within the palace. Indeed, he is our sovereign and the rightful ruler of Vermont. It follows, therefore, that this ruffian before us is naught but a pretender. You must submit to questioning. If you value your life, you will not attempt to flee. I shall conduct the interrogation myself. Stand watch outside. I beg your forgiveness for my insolence, Your Majesty. If the Queen Regent had learned of your existence, I fear your life would have been in peril. I had no choice but to treat you as a pretender, lest my actions draw suspicion from watchful eyes. Then you have truly lost your memory? In that case, mayhap I ought to explain the situation before we proceed. You, and no other, are the Sovereign, the only legitimate ruler of this kingdom. Some days past, you confronted the dragon in the village of Melv, whereupon you became Arisen. The people rejoiced, for our true liege had finally appeared, and in Vermont's long years of council rule. Yet, not all celebrated your coming. Your arrival would have robbed the Queen Regent Disa of everything. During the time of the previous council, she acted as a queen in her own right, ruling the palace as she saw fit. And just after the council's passing, when 'twas all but certain that her son would take his father's place, word reached the castle that the Arisen had been found. To Disa, your Majesty's very existence is naught but an obstacle to her own family's continued prosperity. The assassination of the Arisen is an impossible feat for mortal hands. Thus, Disa chose to abduct your majesty while you recovered from your wounds, in order to rob you of your memory with a fell curse and sell you to Batal as a slave. Following that, she prepared a replacement to serve as the Sovereign in your stead. A mere puppet. However, with your majesty returned, I have no intention of twiddling my thumbs as Disa plays her games. I shall devise some plans to further our cause. Pray, visit me a night in the tavern that we might discuss them. This one's cleared of all suspicion and has my permission to remain in the capital. You are to trouble the good sir no further. Are we clear?
Pray forgive me, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Consign it! Get back here! You there! Did you see an urchin in a cap run past just now? Can you tell me which way he went? Many thanks. I'll catch that wretch yet.
You're a kind one, aren't you? 'Twould seem I am in your debt. In fact, there's aught I would ask of you if you've the time to spare.
Aha! There you are!
Oh, apologies, but our chat will have to wait. Till next we meet. Farewell. Where was I headed?
Oh, what luck! 'Tis a chest. Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
I'm in fine fettle today.
Tad rowdy.
I've heard some interesting tidings about town.
If you refer to changes in the military's makeup, I've heard the same.
'Twould seem the Queen Regent has made significant alterations to the chain of command.
Time to be heading. Always hustle and bustle gets the right effort.
What could yon chest be hiding? I must know.
Your Majesty, your timing is impeccable. I just thought to call for you. 'Tis not a matter for prying ears. Pray, let us speak out here.
Whatever am I to do?
As I informed you when last we spoke, the palace is filled with the Queen Regent's sycophants. Should Disa denounce your Majesty as a false arisen, few would elect to doubt her. Yet if we are to prove your identity, I believe there is no occasion more suitable than the coronation. It was delayed so that the sovereign, that is, the false arisen, could convalesce in the palace, but the date has now been set. The central players in the court ought all be in attendance. 'Twould be a fine opportunity to display your Majesty's power. None would be able to deny that you are the true arisen then. There is a problem, however. Entry to such an event is limited to the chosen few. Only select members of the nobility and citizens who have contributed greatly to Vermont's continued prosperity will be granted entry. If your Majesty is to be counted among them, you will need to attend to a number of tasks. Pray, allow me to summarize them for you. The citizenry have called upon my soldiers to cull monsters that plague the land. I dare say, 'twould be a fine contribution were you to accomplish these tasks unaided. What say you? Might I ask for your cooperation in this matter? I thank you, Your Majesty. There are 3 locales that have seen significant trouble of late. The first is Trevo Mine, to the northwest. We've had reports of goblins swarming in great numbers. Next is Half Village, west of Vernworth. I believe soldiers have already been dispatched to cull an infestation of saurians there. Finally, there is a call for someone to locate a group of soldiers tasked with delivering freight. They were last seen crossing the second bridge on the eastern edge of Vermont.
Off we go then. There are beasts to be slain.
Off we go then. So long as we're on the move, we'll get to the bottom of things sooner or later.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'tweren't so far away.
Hmm? Oh, 'tis you! You're the good sir who aided me in Melve. Thank you again, sir. You don't know how grateful I am to you.
I just nodded off for a moment there.
When does my watch end?
I lament this calling you've chosen times.
At least here I can let down my hair. Can't get nary a thing to grow in that patch.
Take a moment to replenish my strength.
Politics this morning.
Save it, cuz. I'm not interested.
You best watch yourself.
If I might be so bold as to speak my mind? The private quarters of one Arisen I served had many a visitor, and rarely the same one.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
Goblins approach! Shame I've no advantage against this foe. Hurry on! In the same boat? Good work! Think nothing of it. I like that. Pray, slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me. No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up. If we are to break it, it shan't be from this side. As you say.
Oi!
We've naught to gain by fighting here. Best we push on.
I'll turn you into a pincushion.
Whoa!
What the?
I'm done for, aren't I? I'll treat myself to a tickle before bed.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
I say we collect as much as we can carry.
Welcome to the Star Drop Inn. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off? Come back any time.
I see which way the wind's blowing.
Welcome to the Star Drop Inn. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off? Come back any time.
What should I get up?
Barely scraping by.
Lots to do. Precious little time. This hustle and bustle puts me right at home.
What should I get up to today?
All this worrying is giving me an achy back.
Should I get up to today? All this hustle and bustle puts me right at home.
Always another errand to see to.
Got to make room
I'll
for
have
my next
nightmares
shot.
of what's life without you so much.
It's been a hard day. A tad rowdy, but I shan't complain.
Come rain or shine, there's much needs doing.
It's been a hard day.
Lots to do.
I'm not the only
Precious
one
little
who's
time.
busy for us. I hope the weather holds. That's enough river hunting for one day.
All this hustle and bustle puts me right at home.
My legs, yeah? There are lots to be taken care of before the day's done.
I'm in fine fettle today. Mayhap, if I hang about, someone will buy it.
I'll have nightmares if I let myself worry very much. But the sleeping does before I eat supper.
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a master storyteller.
If we're to destroy this, it will have to be from the other side. I am sorely disappointed. Materials such as this can be combined to craft things. Different combinations of materials result in different creations. Master! Goblins!
Wanna play?
Feast your eyes on this! That'll teach me. You can count on me to keep you safe. Oh, that was the sight to behold.
Put your back into it! How do you like that?
My thanks. Where would I be without you, Arisen?
I'll gut you and feed you your entrails.
Need naught to gain by fighting. My thanks. Where would I be without you, Arisen? Need healing. I'm happy to oblige.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle, I shall follow your lead and prioritize support.
Uncommon materials can be found here, methinks. If we are to break it, it shan't be from this side. As you say. I've heard some interesting tidings about town.
If you refer to changes in the military's makeup, I've heard the same.
'Twould seem the Queen Regent has made significant alterations to the chain of command.
Oi there, friend. Care to help a fellow out? All I ask is that you hear my request. What have you got to lose? My thanks, sir. As to the matter at hand, it concerns my ox cart business. I've been holding off service on account of all the monsters on the road, but now I feel prepared to start making trips to Melve again. Only trouble is, there are still monsters about, and I can't help but worry for the safety of the carts. That's where you come in. See, I've got a letter here from Lady Margit, the Watchhead's wife, to be delivered to one Sir Leonard in Melve. I'd like you to accompany the cart in my stead and see to it that the letter reaches its recipient. What say you, friend? Splendid! I knew I was right to put my faith in you. Now, the carts only depart at certain hours of the day, but I find that time flies when I take a seat at the station to wait. And mind you don't forget to pay your way before you board. That's standard practice, and I would advise against trying any funny business. Each cart travels with an escort of trained soldiers, see, in case it encounters any monsters out on the road. So anyone thinking of riding for free will have to take the issue up with them. But enough of my lecturing. Just make sure that letter gets to Sir Leonard, then come find me when the job's done. Oh, and I'll pay your fare this time, seeing as you're doing me a favour and all. Come find me when you've delivered that letter. I'll be waiting to hear from you.
This needs to be delivered. Shall we see it done?
Fret not. I'll make the pain go away.
Hold. Just a moment. Oh, the sight of yon ox cart has brought all my fatigue to the fore. Shall we climb aboard? They can be most convenient, though they travel only during the day.
fine. Out of the cart, all of you.
Look! Master, a treasure chest! We shall have to find a way to reach it.
You have no right.
Still too early.
Apologies, but I can't offer you a ride, sir.
I wonder what rumors the Morrow has in store.
This ox cart's bound for Melv. I'll not take you anywhere till I've had my due.
Lots to do, and precious little time.
I'm in fine fettle today.
Wearing armor all day feels like a punishment.
Oh, got to keep moving.
Living's hard, but dreams.
That's quite enough!
'Tis dark and pitch, Master. Pray, light your lantern afore I trip. Fret not. I'll make the pain go away.
Hold on. Stay right there.
Mayhap I'll nose around. See what's selling me.
No pay, and not a moment's rest.
Look! Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Mayhap I'll nose around. See what's selling me.
Good day, sir.
Oh, what luck! 'Tis a chest. Not all chests contain treasure, you know.
Always leave me here. I find any terminals.
Mayhap I ought to ask around. Hail, friend! Have you a spare moment? I've an eye for people, and my instincts tell me you're of trustworthy ilk. I'm in a bit of a quandary, you see. I'm to be gone for a week, with no one slated to mind the house in my stead. Fear not, I only ask your name to list as a tenant. You needn't bother yourself with the cleaning, and I don't expect you to stay cooped up in there, neither. I'd be much obliged if you'd simply consider my home a waypoint on your travels. Sound appealing? Then come on by and have a look-see. I've taken the liberty of marking the location on your map.
I've heard some interesting tidings about town.
If you refer to changes in the military's makeup, I've heard the same.
'Twould seem the Queen Regent has made significant alterations to the chain of command.
Keep that up.
Let's not be hasty now.
Left a wink.
Apologies, but I can't offer you a ride, sir. Lots to do, and precious little time.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
I say we collect as much as we can carry.
Might try growing orchard. See how it fares.
Oh, there's something written here. It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
Leave the finding of equipment-enhancing materials to me, Master. I shall sniff them out and mark them on your map. Ah, good. I see the Arisen's found someone to handle our busy work.
Here you are, Master. I hope you like it. I found it myself.
Trevo mine is but a stone's throw from here.
Very well. I'll guide you there directly.
We've a few options of where to go, but I'd say our best bet is to start with the location nearest us. The soldiers delivering freight were last espied near Vermin's eastern edge. That's not far from here.
Well, now, isn't this lucky? Someone who knows the way.
A forgotten riftstone we've not discovered lies nearby. 'Tis this way, as I recall, from my last sojourn beyond the rift.
Seems we've stumbled into Saurian territory. Shame I've no advantage against this foe. Are we all in the same boat?
Pinning these creatures is the surest means to ward against their foul spit.
I'll wager I could make that shot. Are you certain you can manage it? 'Tis an awfully long shot.
Do not.
No sense letting the enemy get in the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Rest. Here.
Feast your eyes up there!
I expect you to simply accept this. Sure.
We've earned ourselves a pat on the back. Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
I don't like the look of this. Well met. Looking to make a purchase? Much obliged, sir.
Nothing caught your eye? Oh, that's a shame. Let's hope there's aught worth our coin next time.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
do so enjoy the smell of the forest. Best be on your guard. A monster might be stalking us as we speak. That's just what I was thinking.
Come on! Don't drag this down!
Behold! That was a sight to behold! Perhaps you might join the fight yourself! I like that!
Go on, run! I enjoy the
What is it, Master? You don't look as if you need my help. I've a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly try out. Off we go, then. There are beasts.
What is that? A tower? Nay, a statue?
From this distance, I cannot be sure. We shall have to make our way over to it. Watch out for the choppers! Our ice attacks are wasted on this foe. Haven't you a lantern arisen?
You got? You look better on me, I think.
I'll turn you into a big cushion. Indeed arisen.
novel idea. I've never seen my own master attempt such a feat.
Unbelievable!
Protect the shipment! Steel yourself! Cut the beams down!
Where to next? I suppose the location nearest here would be a good place to start. The soldiers delivering freight? Last espied's near Vermin's eastern edge. That's not far from here.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
That's quite a large boulder, but methinks 'twill budge if we combine our strength.
I say we give it a push and see what happens.
Watch out for the choppers!
This foe seems unlikely to catch a chill, however cold our ice attacks may be. I could do this all day!
We've a few options of where to go, but I'd say our best bet is to start with the location nearest us. The soldiers delivering freight? last I spied's near Vermin's eastern edge. That's not far from... here.
Well, now, isn't this lucky? Someone who knows the way. What is it, Master? You don't look as if you need my help.
We'll never reach our destination if you continue in that direction, Master. But I suppose I can guide us there later.
The Arisen...
Travelling beyond the rift, I came upon a cave whose secrets you have yet to discover.
'Tis nearby. Shall I lead the way?
Where to next? I suppose the location nearest here would be a good place to start.